Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. Today's topic is break-even analysis as it is demonstrated by Steve Lopsy. We are recommending you that you please do go through this video, which is shown in here, right? And that gives you a very clear description of and very simple approach how to use Excel to do this break-even analysis. Break-even analysis helps you determine how much you are going to produce or sell, yeah, and how much units you have to sell in order to meet the minimum, meet the cost, right? So that you are at par with your cost and your revenue, right? And from that stage, that is the stage from where you can begin earning your revenue and profit, right? So for better understanding of a break-even approach and break-even theory, there are plenty of steps. That is not our topic. We are today drawing your attention that how we can do the same thing using VBA, right? Which the Steve Lopsy has displayed. So we will do the same thing, and we will write a macro. Let's create a new macro, right? Assign a macro, and we write a new here, right? As a new macro is being created, right? And here we are going to write a first statement that is workbooks dot add, for example. What would it do? It would create a new workbook, right? So that your existing is not disturbed and you have a new. Okay. So with the click of this button, what would it do? That it would develop a model for you, and then you can proceed to your own break-even analysis and make the changes in the parameters, make the changes in the augments and the elements like fixed cost and selling prices, and get the result automatically with the click of button, right? So this is our we are not going to reinvent what has been already presented by Steve Lopsy. What we are going to do is a little enhancement in that. So from there onwards, we are going to take you to the VBA, and that would automate the things, right? So let's start doing this. And the first thing we have done is that we have created a new macro, and we have started writing the code, right? Okay, so what is the next thing? Once the book is added, we would like such a screen to be developed, right? So A1 would be break even, right? So we will write range A1, yeah, is equal to, this is going to be break even. Okay, as written by the Steve Lopsy. Okay, we are taking Steve Lopsy's as a standard practice so that we get the same result with a click of button. Okay. Okay, what else we can do? We can write all these things as well with variable cost and selling price and fixed cost in G. Okay, so we do this range. Here we are going to write G1. G1 is a Hindi word as well. Yeah, G1 is a life actually. Anyway, G1 is equal to VC. Okay, G1. Also, I noticed that the Jivan Sati, the Indians say the Jivan Sati to his life partner, they say Jivan Sati. But here it is G1. Okay, G1, AGVC. And then we write, say, we copy all this so that we don't have to type again and again this thing, right? All we need to do is make it 2 and make it 3. And this is SP. And this is fixed cost. Okay. And what else? And we want to write units and A4, right? Okay, so A4 is equal to units. Okay, and B4, well, let's copy all this so that most of the typing is saved for us. Only the required changes can be made. So A4, and now B4 is also an English word before. Okay, B4, and it is FC. That's a fixed cost. Okay, C4 is equal to variable cost, right? And D4 is what? TC, total cost. And E4 is red, is the revenue. Okay. And break-even point is G5. G5 is equal to break-even point. Okay. Fair enough. So here, as it is says that on B5 type H3. Okay. So what we write here? So B5, right, range B5 is dot formula. This is going to be dot formula because this is not a label, it's a formula we are writing, and formulas start with an equal sign, right? And then we write H4, H3. So we write $sign here and H, then again $sign and 3. And we close it. That's it. So this is what we have written. In B5, we have typed this. Okay. So what would be the variable cost? Okay. The variable cost will be the selling price, and variable cost will be the H. Let me confirm it. Let's follow what Steve Lopsy has done in the same sequence. So that, yeah, this is it is H1 into A5. Okay. So let's get back to that. So this is our board. So this is C5 is equal to C5 is going to be what? C5 is going to be H1, that is variable cost. H1 is variable cost, and that is multiplied by H5, A5, that's A5. We will remove this thing with LR condition, right? Later on, okay? So that multiple rows can be written in there. Well, let's first of all get away with all this formula work, and then we will do the adjustment. Okay, so H1 into A5, that's right. And what is the next is total cost is simple. Total cost is C formula, it's the formula fixed cost, yeah, D, sorry, A5 is equal to the fixed cost plus variable cost. So that is the B5 plus C5. B5 plus C5 is equal to D5. Okay. Now the revenue. Okay. So this is total cost. This is B5 plus C5, and the next is revenue, right? So that is the total items, that means units, into selling price. That is H2. Okay. So we are going to write in the E5. Sorry. It will C. It will V. Okay. So E5 is going to be the H2 dollar H $2. Sorry, I pressed wrong thing. Okay. So let's pick up. So we are here. Okay. Dollars dollar H $2 into A5. So this gives you the revenue, right? The break-even point is okay. So break-even point is being calculated here. In E5, this is fine. Okay, this is already done. Now the break-even point is here. Okay. H3 divided by H2 minus H1. H2 is the selling price minus H1 is the variable cost, selling price minus variable cost. Okay, so what would be divided by? It means that the result will, and so H3, that is fixed cost. The fixed cost is going to be divided by the difference between H2 and H1, that is selling price and variable cost. So this is going to be the break-even point. Okay. So this is H5. H5 is equal to H3, H3, right? Okay. H3 divided by the difference between $H $2, $H $2 minus $H $1, H $1. Okay, so we have closed it, and that's it. This is our break-even formula. This will let you know how many units you are supposed to base as a starting from where you will start earning. You have to sell at least that many items before you reach to the break-even point. Okay, so this is now ready, and then next is you can write an algorithm that how would you like to do. So let's first of all test it, that how does it work, right? Save it, and we get back to Excel, and here we are going to click the button. Okay, let's click it. So it has created this program, right? And now let's say that you have fixed cost of say $500, and your selling price is say $30, for example, and your variable cost is say 18. Okay, so you got to, okay, so okay, why variable cost is not working? Okay, because the units are zero. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So since 41 is the so let's write 20. So first of all, we start with 0, and then we write 20, 40. So you can make it like this. Let's say 25, 50, 75. And now you copy all this downwards, right? So this is, yeah, it is giving you, no, you can remove this. Okay, you don't have to copy this and break even point, right? Okay, so I have corrected the formula. It was not it was actually doing multiplication, where the total cost is actually fixed cost plus, but not multiplied by this. Okay, so I made the correction. Let's make the correction in the code as well. So this is D5. The formula is D5. Yeah, this is not is multiply, rather it is plus. Right. Okay. So this is how it is going to be developed. And now you can select all these and get the recommended chart by going to insert and recommended chart. And in the chart, you will have the break-even chart. This is the appropriate chart where it shows you the total cost and revenue transacting right at 41 level, right? So 41 is the break-even point as shown in here. So you can use this, and this is the point where it is transacting. I mean, these two bars are not bars. These two lines are transacting each other. Total cost and revenue. So where they are joining. So this is the point where you are going to get the break-even. Okay, from here you can start earning the revenue is the amount. Okay, thank you very much for joining in, and we will further make we would make a further enhancement in the upcoming video. Thank you very much.